Hey everyone, good morning. Happy Monday and welcome back to Daily Crypto News. It's June. It's June. Oh my God. The second half of the 2024 is coming. Anyways, it's June 3rd, Monday, and I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I'm Sarah, your host on Monday. Let's get started. In a post on Twitter on June 2nd, popular trader and commentator Alan Tardigrade drew a key comparison to BTC price action now and in mid-February. I don't know if you remember in the mid-February, but this is actually a cool technical analysis that I think you might be interested. Bitcoin needed less than a month to hit new all-time highs earlier this year in mid-February when a classic on-chain indicator flashed green. Now, the same setup is in the process of executing with clear implication of BTC price strength. He said, quote, bull flag and MACD bullish cross at the same time. After a breakout to the bull flag, BTC price will surge higher, end quote. One of the important metrics in his analysis is moving average convergence divergence, MACD. On 3-day time frames, MACD, which measures trend strength, has been building positive bars after a red period, which began in early April. At the same time, BTC USD pair is consolidating within a bull flag. If we look back at the last time it exited to the upside along with green MACD, it took only a few weeks for us to see the new all-time high. This could be any week during June or July. Can we get to 70K or even 80K this time? I'm super excited. What do you think? Let me know your predictions. Sarah at dailycryptonews.net. As the deadline to approve the Ethereum ETF loomed, a bipartisan group of House of Representative members sent a letter to SEC Chair Gary Gensler urging the Commission to not only approve the funds, but to also consider approval of other digital asset ETFs in the future. This trend has a tremendous impact on our industry, and let's look at a couple of them. According to Coinbase's Chief Legal Officer Paul Grewal, the SEC's approval of spot ETFs effectively deems Ethereum to be a commodity. If Grewal is correct in his assessment, then a ETH commodity would fall under the oversight of the Commodity Futures Trading Commissions, CFTC, instead of the SEC, which is tasked to regulating securities. The CFTC focuses on preventing market manipulation and fraud, and it is generally less stringent compared to the SEC. So this kind of indicates that, okay, if we get that Ethereum spot ETF approved and then it falls under the CFTC's regulation, then the trend towards crypto asset and crypto industry will get a little bit more friendly. And this movement is very critical for the industry, and perhaps the Ethereum ETF approval could bring just the clarity the sector has been looking for. We have been talking about the fact that, okay, it's fine that we're regulated, but we need a clarity. What is it? What can we do with this asset? If Ethereum and other similar cryptocurrencies are not securities, then the SEC lacks jurisdiction to regulate these assets. Also, it means that the SEC may have just undercut its own legal arguments raised in several pending crypto enforcement court cases, such as towards Coinbase and Kraken for offering trading of unregistered securities. We know that we have been looking at these cases for a very, very long time, even with Ripple and other different cryptocurrency platforms, to say the least. And all this could be gone because of the decision about Ethereum spot ETF approval. Of course, and then this will also have the impact on the establishment of regulations in various countries around the world. And we can expect to see a significant change in the strategies that crypto funds and law firms will create for their clients. This article is written by another experts in the industry, and I think it's pretty comprehensive to understand the meaning of Ethereum spot ETF. So I recommend to read about it. A quick update on CZ, former CEO of Binance. Binance founder and former CEO Changpeng Zhao, aka CZ, has reported to a low-security federal prison in Lompoc, California, to begin his 4-month sentence for money laundering violations, according to CNBC. Dial back a little bit here. Prosecutors had sought a 3-year sentence to Zhao, but he received a much lighter term after submitting a letter of apology to Judge Richard Jones. Anyways, this is done deal, and that's an update right there. See you, CZ, after 4 months. It has been busy and noisy week in both crypto and political spheres in the US. We have also talked about this in our last week's weekly roundup, so make sure to check that out on our Substack. And there has been a new development in this noisy industry. The US President Joe Biden on Friday notified Congress that he has vetoed a bipartisan passed resolution that sought to roll back a Security and Exchange Commission that discouraged banks from offering crypto custody services. The White House said in the notice, quote, "This reversal of the considered judgment of SEC staff in this way risks undercutting the SEC's broader authorities regarding accounting practices," end quote. And it added also, quote, "My administration will not support measures that jeopardize the well-being of consumers and investors," end quote. I will leave this actually to Matt for him to cover tomorrow and share some opinion about it, but I could imagine this is not that friendly. El Salvador's pro-Bitcoin president Nayib Bukele has been sworn in for another 5-year presidential term after a landslide victory in February, an event that had generated much excitement in the crypto industry due to his positive stance on Bitcoin. We all know that he has been kind of a Bitcoin president, and it seems like he's going to be serving as a El Salvadorian president one more time. On February 20th, the New Ideas Party had secured 58 out of the 60 legislative seats, providing Bukele with the political means to continue leading the country. And now, fast forward to the present, on June 1st, the inauguration ceremony already occurred at the National Palace in San Salvador. That's all for today. Now let's see how the markets have been doing.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk.
In the fear and greed index, we're still greedy and staying at 73. And at the time of my recording, which is 4:20 EST, we go to CoinMarketCap price chart. According to the price, number one, we have Bitcoin, $68,875.16, which is 1.75% up since yesterday. Number two, Ethereum, $3,816.49, 0.63% up since yesterday. Number three, Maker, $2,616.02, 1.77% down since yesterday. Number four, BNB, $624.05, 3.96% up since yesterday. Number five, Bitcoin Cash, $464.96, 0.46% up since yesterday. Number six, BitTensor, $380.6, 3.28% down since yesterday. Number seven, Gnosis, $340.75, 0.84% up since yesterday. Number 8, Solana, $165.02, 0.02% down since yesterday. Number 9, Monero, $154.43, 2.21% up since yesterday. Number 10, Aave, $104.75 and 1.26% up since yesterday. And of course, I'd like to see the last 7 days chart as always. And if you see Maker, BitTensor, and maybe Aave, I think it is a dip, at least for the last week. So if you want to buy the dip, let's go. Thank you so much for tuning in today as well. Hope you learned something with me at Daily Crypto News. Tomorrow you'll have Matt, and share your feedback, opinion, and any news to Sarah at dailycryptonews.net. Let's talk on Substack and Twitter as always. Until tomorrow, happy hodling everyone.